Hi guys, welcome back to the CVGS Doki series. I'm joined once again by Melissa, Toby and Jack.
Hello.
Alright.
Hello, Kogi, Dicky, Doki.
In the last episode there was Sayori who ate someone's cookie, and that was about it. So we're going to jump back into it. Oh yeah, Monica was late because she had a period or something.
All the periods.
Anyway, let's get back into this. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sarah is still her usual self. But then, therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sarah could put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about everything. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Fucking out, look how close she gets, Jesus!
Oh my god, her eyes are right there!
I open my eyes to find Saori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall off my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club.
Mate, I'd love a napping club.
I think they spelled
Wait,
fapping wrong.
Napping society, let's go.
It's
No,
Northumbrian Napping
not
Society?
Going.
Have you tried the napping society? It's the second best society after CVGS.
Does our school have a napping society?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You've been watching hentai again, haven't you? You're still watching hentai every day.
Eh? Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How
That's
many
not very
days?
big, all of you.
How many days this past week have you been watching hentai?
At least 7, maybe more. I mean, it's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
Can't even do that. Look, Sarah, it's written all over you. You've been watching too much hentai.
Eh?
Sayori glances around at herself.
What's it written all over me?
You were clearly watching hentai this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Jack dead, lol?
No, I did it. I just went, ah!
Oh, I didn't hear. I run my fingertips down the side of her Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair's just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. You've been watching too much hentai. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
What the fuck,
Savage.
bitch? I mean, eh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it has to have a friend who does these things.
Eh? Don't say that! Don't friendzone me!
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this.
Fucking bitch.
Aren't you?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to firmly close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again. Maybe one day I'll be like Yuri, lol.
Don't say that out loud.
Like a big titty got you.
Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sarah's blazer buttoned up like that?
It's so stuffy. Ooh. It's not worth it at all.
Ooh.
Sarah hesitantly unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sarah puts her arms out and twirls around.
If I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like that's a good thing?
Because
Yeah.
Jesus.
if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway.
We're hitting new levels of friends that zone.
So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier and stop watching hentai.
Maybe focus on going to bed earlier and stop being a fucking bitch.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are of taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
What if I walk in and you're watching hentai?
That's the plan. Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Monica has just activated.
Monica has entered the chat.
Eh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share poems we wrote now?
Yay! Nathan, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same.
Yes, I also can't wait to read mine.
I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sarah still trots away to receive her poem.
Trot, what's your horse?
Yeah, I'm a fucking horse.
Monica time.
Hi again, Nathan. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. So maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Haha, I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. You want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori both like hentai, don't you? I wouldn't be surprised if you had one of those websites of those sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sarah and I are actually really different. She likes one type of hentai, I like the other.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talked about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
Big brain. You're just sure you're not reading too much into this?
Yeah. I cannot read. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. In any case, Yuri's writing is kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions and like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
You trying to get him to be gay?
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's have a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, splashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop, vibrating, waveforms, speaking, screeching, squeaking, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable and playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless.
Oh my god, it is endless, look.
Load me.
Load me.
Reload.
Load me.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
Yeah. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I wrote it in Kazakh. I kind of like playing. Okay. What out of space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote those lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's on about, though.
Yeah. Sometimes asking what the poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Marcus' writing tip of the day. Bite the pillow. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a little difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Wink. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing?
Did she just break the fourth wall?
What am I even talking about?
Damn, that's all 5 walls, bro.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe.
To CVGS best channel.
Dot. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Nathan.
Soy bueno.
I love it. Especially after yesterday's poems.
Ugh. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
Oh, but really? I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez! I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote? Are you sure you like it because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem.
It's an M&S poem.
It's a Nathan poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Also, isn't extra special like range of things at M&S as well?
Yeah.
No,
Like the extra special range at M&S.
I used to work there, and it's not a range, but it does sound like something they'd come up with.
I'm sure that exists somewhere. Anyway.
Probably.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. It's right next to my titty.
You big ass titties.
If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess some conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah. Me neither.
Dumb slag.
Whoa!
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Jeez.
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, you're right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both.
Make your fucking mind up.
Hannah Montana in this bitch. You get the best of both worlds.
There's a word for that, right?
Yeah, fucking bipolar.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Bipolar.
Bittersweet.
Yeah, same thing.
Like that Panic at the Disco song. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. I
Sad
can't
but
see you
glad.
liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, get used to it, bitch. I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
I don't think that's how rainbows work, but okay.
It is? The fuck are you talking about, bitch? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Nathan. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Oh god.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar.
Nice.
It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, echo, echo,
Alexa.
echo, inside my head.
Fucking hell, okay.
Damn.
Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did, bitch.
It's to say she
Didn't I
has
tell you
a
yesterday I
problem.
was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Like it taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Ah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Okay, don't get ahead of yourself. Suri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, no matter than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Let's go for Natsuki.
Do
Me
Heck
too.
yeah. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one.
Oh, fuck you then.
Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You still need this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your star right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Eh? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sherry has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
What a bitch. That was a little unnecessary, you fucking slag. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in a way of our own.
Cause she's an airhead.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
It's a bit racist.
Jesus Christ. Not bad. Oh, wait.
Not bad, right?
Just change
It's-
spiders for girls, and it just comes across as really homophobic. Like Amy's gay. I fucking hate gay people.
It's like when you're a 5-year-old and you're like, oh, he likes boys. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
You know, it'll be way worse if it was gendered.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it.
But you're a racist.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realise how stupid they're being. Nathan,
Right, racist, calm down.
like anyone would agree with the subject of this poem, is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of it, fun of you, or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. I like conveying emotions. Conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Well, your time.
I'm gonna have to do the thing again.
Anytime, motherfuckers.
Let's see what you've written for today. ... M&M's. Well done, Nathan. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy that you to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You need to be afraid to do a little more be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri Dodds timidly hands me a poem.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies. Human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious was well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, that my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. That's it, urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. It's the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. I'm sorry. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a following to me on my Instagram. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish, does that say brandish? My cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its
Brandish.
excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again.
Sounds like she's cutting herself.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I could begin to imagine what this poem's about.
That's right, it's about fairies. A bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, yeah. I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my unusual hobbies.
I mean, self-harm isn't a hobby, but okay.
It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's funny.
Oh?
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Eh? She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter when you're into it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobby. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Cool, I'm gonna cut this episode I'm gonna cut this because it's been 28 minutes, but thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Yeah, thanks, bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.